You may inform the Secretary of the Royal Society that I have entitled my Michaelmas lecture, Darwin's Fundamental Error.
That'll raise a few hackles, sir.
Will it not? I must be off. You can acknowledge all of these. There's a good chap. Thanks.
Father?
My dear.
Did you hear how Roy barked last night? It was dreadful.
No, I didn't. Did you hear him, Bennett?
I can't say I did, sir.
He kept on and on. He howled, too. I'm sure someone got into the garden.
An intruder?
Yes, because... Oh, Father. Someone looked in at me. At my window.
Impossible. You must have been dreaming. Oh, Edith. Nobody could reach your window. It's far too far off the ground.
I am sure I wasn't dreaming.
Bennett, you take charge, or I shall be late for the faculty meeting. I leave you in your fiancé's care, my dear. If he proves as good a husband to you as he has amanuensis to me, you'll be a fortunate woman. Allay her fears, Bennett. I know you can.
Can you believe me?
Not easily, no. I mean, as your father said...
Come and look.
I'm awfully busy. I've got these notes on semi-satirist to type, and then the proof of your father's...
Jack, I know I wasn't dreaming. And you know Roy doesn't bark at nothing. I want you to see for yourself. You must, please. And then, after the barking woke me, I heard another sound. From just below here.
From below?
There. And there. Do you see? The ivy's pulled away. I must have fainted. The next thing I knew, it was dawn.
You're quite certain you didn't dream this, Edith?
Quite. Jack, I insist you believe me.
Very well.
And that you inform Sherlock Holmes of the facts.
Oh, darling.
Or I shall reconsider our engagement.
But why?
I could not give my hand to a man who doubts my word.
Watson, come at once if convenient. If inconvenient, come all the same.
Holmes, I got your note, and it is inconvenient. Damned inconvenient.
Your old wound is troubling you.
No,
I prefer to differ. Your step was uneven on the stairs.
I have a full surgery, Holmes.
You must excuse a certain abstraction of mind, Watson.
I see.
It's a tangled scheme. I've been looking for a loose end which might unravel it. One such might reside in the question, does Professor Presbury's daughter wake or dream?
I'm summoned here for no more than this.
You've heard of Presbury?
Of course, who hasn't? He's our most distinguished natural scientist.
She's a widower with one daughter. She insists someone appeared at her window last night. Miss Presbury's bedroom is on the second floor and is completely inaccessible to even the most agile cat burglar. Read this. Arrived by the 1 o'clock post. Ah. The author already arrives, ahead of his time. A most precipitate young man. Mr. Bennett, my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
How do you do?
Mr. Bennett?
Please sit down.
No, forgive me. Mr. Holmes, I fear I've made a grave error of judgment. I should not have been in touch with you at all. I've wasted your time entirely.
You've discovered a rational reason for Miss Presbury's fears.
No, I can't say that. Well, it's a delicate matter, but I must beg you to proceed no further. I can, of course, recompense you.
Mr. Bennett, your letter was less than frank, was it not?
I set out the facts.
Not all, I suspect. Probably out of loyalty to your fiancée, Miss Presbury.
You're aware of that?
As I am of your employer's engagement to Miss Alice Morphy, the daughter of the famous comparative anatomist. She resides next door to the Presburys, does she not?
How do you know of the engagement?
The Times, July the 1st, September the 5th, respectively.
Mr. Holmes' memory is of a photographical order.
Quite so. Oh, dear.
Mr. Bennett, I do appreciate your predicament. As a scientist and a rationalist yourself, I dare say you're reluctant to accept the evidence insisted upon by Miss Presbury. Further, as a father's trusted assistant, to have recourse to me must smack to you of disloyalty.
Exactly. I'm part of the family, except that Edith, Miss Presbury, she was so upset that she...
Mr. Bennett, who would you prefer to alienate? Your prospective wife or her celebrated father?
You give me a choice of evils. Neither.
Then furnish me with the facts, and I will see how I can help you. You may rely on the discretion of both of us.
Well?
Would you, for example, describe Miss Presbury as an impressionable or fanciful girl?
No, quite the reverse.
Miss Alice Morphy. Perhaps Professor Presbury's engagement to her came to you as something of a surprise. She is, after all, 3 times her age.
And this velour?
I prefer that one, with the osprey feathers.
Could you ask him, do you think?
Father's extremely proud of his orchids.
I hate them. They're so... oh, I don't know, so impure somehow. Do please ask him not to send them anymore. There's a sweet friend, Edith, please.
Can you not ask him?
I couldn't. I daren't. I'm such a coward.
Well...
oh, please. You've got so much more character than me. You're as strong as he.
But Alice, if you dare not ask this of my father, how will you ever manage those deeper conflicts that occur even in the happiest of marriages?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so frightened.
Of marrying my father?
I wish... no, please don't ask. Let's not speak of it. What do you think of this one?
Well, neither Miss Presbury nor I consider her father's infatuation with Miss Morphy to be entirely appropriate. Rather excessive.
And her parents had no objections to the marriage?
The professor is a respectable widower.
And a wealthy man. When may I call?
Call?
To view Miss Presby's window. To determine for myself its accessibility or otherwise to an intruder. Shall we say 11 o'clock tomorrow morning?
Professor Presbury will be at his college.
That's of no matter. At present, my inquiries are purely logistical.
I have never had any secrets from the professor.
Mr. Bennett, let me refer you to your first question, which you have in fact answered. You're more inclined to Miss Presby's party than you are to your employers.
Yes, I dare say.
Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Holmes, you're prying into the affairs of a perfectly respectable family.
Why is Bennett so reluctant to tell the truth?
Loyalty, it's as plain as a pikestaff.
Let us hope so. Yet he wrote to me under duress. You notice his handwriting? The crossing of the T's with such deep indentation? And then upon his arrival, his endeavors to call the whole thing off. No, there's more to this than meets the eye.
I do not agree. This case is unworthy of you. I must return to my surgery.
Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.